What happens when three buffoons give life advice, explore unrealistic situations, and give random topics more thought than they probably deserve? It's the Spitballers Podcast with Andy, Mike, and Jason.
Welcome in to the Spitballers Podcast. Andy, Mike, and Jason. We're back and we're about the same as ever.
Very regular.
Very normal, ordinary.
Nothing wrong with being regular.
No, I think
some of
doctors
us-
encourage that.
Some of us on one side of 35 years of age, some on the other side, but all together we are. Welcome to the Spitballers.
Means we have 100 years of experience.
Oh, gross.
I don't think that's... Do we...
Yes, of course.
Oh,
Math.
no.
Do some quick
Mathematics.
math.
Oh,
man.
no.
That is one of my favorite things is when a business does that. Like they have...
Oh, yeah.
They have, whatever,
200
5
years.
employees. They've all been doing it for 4 years. Like, trust us. Combined, it's over 20 years of experience. Like,
You've been doing this for 4 years.
But your experience in year 4 is not the same as someone who's in year 18. Don't feed me this business.
Oh, that's just marketing, Mike.
Here's
That's
the
just
bull-
good
No, that's
marketing.
Well...
That's called lying.
The Spitballers, over 100 years of
Oh, my
life
gosh.
experience.
life experience for you.
That's right. And we have the Situation Room.
Ooh, I
Back
love
on
this
the
situation.
I do too. Back on the podcast today, and would you rather in a fascinating draft?
I don't even know what it is.
Don't
Don't tell me.
I'll tell you this. You will know at the end.
Oh, that's good. I'm going to need to.
You'll like it.
If you have a question for the show, if you have a situation you want to send in that you want us to debate, at Spitballers Pod, you can find us on Twitter. That's the best way to submit those to us. We're also on spitballerspod.com, Instagram.com/spitballerspod, and on Facebook as well. Thank you for subscribing, listening, reviewing the show. Each and every Monday, we bring you that weekly dose of family-friendly nonsense. And we're going to jump right in. We're going to jump in right now. Mike, you look so ready.
Oh, I've never been more ready.
The Situation Room.
All right, here's your situation, gentlemen. A new law has just been passed, and you must relocate your nose to somewhere else
right.
on your body.
Relocate. This is a comedy. Yeah, you just relocate your nose.
I like that it's framed in the "a new law has been passed."
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. But look, a new law has been passed, guys. They've handed it down, and you have to relocate your nose to someplace else on your body below your collarbone. It will still have the same form. It will still have the same function. Where do you choose? That's the situation you're in. It's another run-of-the-mill situation here on the Situation Room.
Man, that is tough. So first thing that comes to my mind is noses are very sensitive. And I don't just mean to smell.
That was the first thing I thought of.
You get popped in the nose.
It sucks.
It hurts. You can't put this on your booty. You're going to...
You can't sit on your
No,
nose.
you cannot sit on your nose. It's going to hurt.
Jason, there are far more obvious reasons to not put your nose on your booty.
Okay, I'm with you.
Well, and it's sensitive internally as
Because
well,
I guess
right?
the nose
Yeah.
is
You ever
where
pulled
I get
out
my
a nose?
smells from.
You pulled out a nose hair before?
Of course.
How much does one small nose hair hurt? I mean, that is a sensitive region.
Yes, it's the fire of 1,000
Also,
suns.
it also smells things.
It does. It's a tool.
It's a tool.
So,
And there are places, like I don't want it anywhere near my armpits. I don't want it anywhere.
Mike
I don't
brought up a really good point.
I can't believe you didn't.
I didn't think
The
about
worst reason of having your nose on your butt.
It's sitting on your nose.
You don't want to sit on
So
it.
I had my two thoughts. One, it's a sensitive organ
Yeah.
device for your body. Two, you want it symmetrical.
Oh.
I mean, you would prefer
'Cause you got
it to
one of
be-
them.
You need it
Right.
in the middle of
if
something.
you put it on your shoulder, it just looks like you got
I'm not
something
worried-
weird on your shoulder.
Well, because if you put it on your on your
I'm
hand,
concerned about. I'm concerned. Whoa,
see, you could put it on your hand and you'd be able to go smell something and then pull it away.
you would, but you're also going to be smelling everything you touch.
You also be wiping your butt.
Yeah.
Everything
goes back to
you
the
would
butt.
use a different hand. Okay,
That's true. That's
You're
true.
not going to be like, well, I'm always a lefty, so I've got to continue.
I'll switch my wiping habits, or I'll put my nose on the other hand.
Now, here's the thing. It has to be uncovered. I wanted at first to hide it, but you breathe. You live. Your oxygen comes.
It's got to be in the middle of the chest, just below your collarbone.
But if it's below your collarbone,
think
it's
about
under
this.
your shirt.
No, I'll wear V-necks.
Think
Oh,
about
the
what you're wearing.
deep
That's not
V.
bad.
The deep
The
V
deep
for
V.
my nose.
Think about what you are currently wearing.
Yeah.
Right.
Where can you put a nose that is exposed besides your hands?
This is why I'm getting the deep V life.
Man,
It's only your hands.
it's right now. I'm in a hoodie and full-length pants and shoes.
But do we care
There
about
is no spot exposed other than my hands.
Do we care about smelling enough to where you don't just pull? Maybe you wear a hoodie with a zipper and you zip down to smell and zip up.
You know what
then
else
you got
would be
protection against
cool
smells.
Is you are talk about the upgrade of snorkeling. If you put it on your hand, we're just thinking of smelling.
That's
you
true.
can breathe through your nose as well.
But
So if you have one hand out of the water, I mean, you're completely submersed.
Yeah, you go play football and catch that ball.
Well, there you got to.
it's on the back of your hand, bro.
Oh, it's on the back of the
yeah,
hand.
although
Yeah.
that's a sensitive spot. Like you said, you'll hit your hand on a door. Oh, my nose.
I've got, the Apple
Right
Watch.
in the schnoz.
The Apple Watch. The amount of times that I have accidentally smashed this Apple Watch walking through a doorway or something, my nose would be broken to smithereens. I think I have to go with Andy's idea.
Yeah, my idea
Of
is-
the deep V.
Yeah.
The deep V-neck.
And you can cover it when you don't want to smell something bad.
Oh, I thought of a new problem.
Oh, if you zip up, though, that smells pretty bad inside of your...
I have a lot of chest hair. I don't think I want my nose
Around it?
surrounded by hair.
It's gonna be tickly.
Oh, that would tickle the... I
Yeah.
would never.
Tickle the Dickens.
So in this world where this law's been passed, everyone's got no nose on their face, too. This is the world we're living
Yeah,
in.
you're
It's
Voldemort.
I love Michael Keaton.
And now, if I take this nose and I put it where my belly button is, do I get at least a little bit of submersion into my body?
Just as much as you eat. I mean, if you eat, your belly button gets submersion based on a little bit of extra poundage.
Like there was a time in my life where my belly button could handle a AA battery, no problem.
Mike's wearing crop tops. Mike's got to wear the crop top so he can breathe.
I think you're overemphasizing the need for this to be permanently exposed.
But think about this.
Yeah, I don't care.
Live
guess
your
the
life with
breathing.
a
I
shirt
guess the
over your
breathing.
face. You'd be like, "Oh no, this is hot. This is muggy. I'm nonstop
I'm
breathing my
breathing-
own carbon dioxide."
I'm going deep V. What do you guys got?
I'm just going one of my nips.
Oh,
That was
replacement.
no
Yeah.
debate ever happened with it
No,
being
we
on
didn't
the
bring
nip.
it up. It was just like, well, of course.
But
I've
now
got
it's
two.
now he's just going.
I'm
with
going
the
one
nip.
nips.
And I
One
am
nip.
I am pivoting to the back of my hand. I think I
Okay.
could do some really cool things.
What about on your back?
The ability.
We never even explored
Well,
that.
I'm a back sleeper. Well, I'm an every side sleeper, to be honest. I move around.
All right.
All right.
I'm going backhand.
I'm glad we solved this problem. All right, the next situation, your wife loses her memory every morning, which is very similar to, if you remember the movie 50 First Dates. So every morning your wife wakes up, she does not have a
Sure.
memory. How do you adjust? What do you do to adjust? What is the plan? This is your situation. Now, I think maybe with our 100 years plus of experience
Yeah.
in life,
Been there.
Yeah.
we may have ways that we would take advantage of this.
Yeah, all I can think about is the ways to take advantage. Not the way to, like, help the relationship, but I'm like, I could hire someone for a day to just take my place. I'm going out of town. She wouldn't know. I'd just be like, get an actor.
Wow.
Get an actor, and it's
Oh,
just
no.
like you gotta tell her that you're her husband, and
No.
That goes a lot of wrong places.
just talking like normal daytime
Yeah.
stuff.
But let's say you're in the world because we're moving.
Every day is a night, Jason.
We're moving forward, and we're going to try to make this work. This is a situation that you've been introduced to, and you want to make a healthy relationship the best you can out of it. You know, if you remember Memento, the movie,
Yes.
Yeah.
he had to write things all over his body to remember every day.
Tattoos.
What type of yeah, that's correct. He didn't write them; they were tattoos.
Oh no! I washed my hands.
But what?
What's my name?
What do you do to make life better? I mean,
Yeah.
does she get a little booklet on her pillow every morning, like who you are? I mean,
My wife is now really, really into football and video games.
Oh, yes, Mike. But
That's all I can think about.
here's a problem with that, right? Like football, I try to get my wife into it, and you don't want to have to like re-explain it every time.
Yeah, that's
And
true. You'd have to teach them on football every day.
Yeah, every time she's like, what are the rules? Why
There's
was that?
a lot of rules in football.
And it's like, I'm fine with, I'm total, like, I am currently 100% fine that my wife is not a big football fan. Like, it doesn't,
Right.
that's fine. But if I tried to have her be a football fan and yet had to every day explain it.
I've got a question for you boys. Did your wife fall in love with you instantly, or was this something you worked on for a while?
Oh,
I feel like
I had to work.
You had to work
I
at it.
feel
I
like
put
the-
some work in.
answer should be pretty obvious for me. It was right away.
Okay, sure. Mike, you had to work at it.
Yes.
So this means that every day she's probably waking up.
Oh, she don't like
And
you.
she's not a big fan yet. You haven't built up whatever, charm
Fair.
personality. I mean,
Fair.
now
Wedding pictures will be everywhere in
Yes.
Mike's house. Just,
Oh.
you wake up.
That's a good call.
his accomplishments are all over the wall. He's got a bunch of trophies.
This is my diploma. Participation award over
net
there.
worth.
Yeah, but I mean, you get to be whoever you want, though.
That's
so
true.
My diploma from Harvard.
Ooh,
Here's my one from Cal.
Your bat suit is in the corner. You are Batman.
Yeah, she doesn't know if Batman's real, right?
Oh, this is the way to
Maybe
go.
no.
Yeah,
Convince
build
her that
yourself
you're
up.
a superhero. And every night you drive off in the Batmobile. It don't matter what you do. I'm going to.
So her best friend gets the call. Yes, I know your husband is Batman. Every day.
Yes. Probably not a situation we're going to find ourselves in anytime soon.
Nope.
Not any sooner than the nose one. The nose one's. I hear there's a bill being passed around.
I'm just a bill.
Oh, you're bringing back some old Schoolhouse
I
Rock?
was, but it's the bill.
What? Anything else you guys can think about? All right, you have to perform. Here's the next situation for the Situation Room before we get into Would You Rather. You have to perform at the Grand Ole Opry in an hour, but you don't know any songs, and you have to lip sync? What songs make the list? I don't think I understand the situation completely.
You're lip syncing a song.
Okay.
What song could you lip sync with flawless execution?
Got it.
Mbop by Hanson.
You know all the words to Mbop. You
couldn't-
do not.
You could not lip sync 2 lines.
Only one or two will last.
Wait a minute.
Going through all the pain and strife.
Are we wrong, Mike?
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
So fast.
He knows the lyrics.
Oh, so fast.
I know like a couple words.
I
here and there.
literally know Mbop. That's it.
All right, give me verse number 2.
Yeah,
I don't know anything
else.
Okay.
Good.
But still,
Good.
I wanted to blow you away, though, Jay.
If you,
I already am. I'm blown
I
away.
couldn't. I mean, I don't even know how to talk. I thought for sure he was coming in here and being like, "Dude, I used to sing this every day, karaoke style. This is my chance at the Grand Ole Opry."
I'd be going Jingle Bells.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Just give me something
a song
rudimentary.
where you
I don't
know
remember
every
words.
single word.
So I like the song that I know backwards forwards is my favorite song in the world. I sing it to my kids probably every third or fourth night. It will be played at my funeral.
Please be the national anthem.
It will be played at my funeral. No,
Sure.
Baby Shark. No.
Oh,
No,
Baby Shark.
Not
no.
that one. Not that one. No, it's. I mean,
Are you
What a
Googling
Wonderful
it?
World.
yes.
Is that it?
Yes, it is.
That's a great song.
It's a great song, but I.
These guys are blue.
Do you sing
the
it that
voice?
way?
No, I don't do that. I mean,
Boop.
I give rasp. I give a little bit of rasp, but I don't try to be Lou. These guys are blue.
Is that okay? All right.
But I don't think I could pull that off. They would know when the real song plays
Because it was such a different
that
voice.
it is not my voice. That's my problem. I got to find a song here that's like, oh, that is him.
It's slow enough to where a lip sync seems really doable.
Do they do rap music at the Grand
Ole
Ole
Opry?
Opry?
They do when you're there.
Are you doing "Lose Yourself" by Eminem? Oh,
Yeah, I mean, we're
bringing
taking
that
it
back.
back from last episode. I think I might have to. I think I'm going to bust out the Eminem soundtrack. That's probably from my youth what I had the most memorized.
This reminds me
Oh,
of
what's a bare naked lady song?
with a chickadee China, a Chinese chicken. That
I have
one.
a drumstick. Got your brain stuff like it.
Watching X Files with
the lights on.
Oh, we're doing this.
Lights on.
I'll help the Smoky Man's in this one.
Gonna make a break it, take a fake it, like this, sing a nigga shake.
Oh, no, I know my song.
What is it?
I'm going Blues Traveler Hook.
You don't know all the words to that
Oh,
song?
I do. And
Really?
I could remember it if it's on. I used to know those. And that was such a, the chorus, the hook.
I was more of a runaround blues traveler fella.
Very
See, the
good.
longer that this situation takes place, the happier I am we don't have to do this.
Well, all I know is
As are the listeners.
this performance at the Grand Ole Opry is
Right.
getting more and more songs added to the list. Like the crowd is going to have
A,
a
B,
great
C,
show.
D, E, F, G.
You gonna hit him with row your boat,
I can
Little
li-
twinkle, twinkle.
Did I ever tell you
and
the
then
story?
Baba Black Sheep. All three have the same melody.
I don't know about Bob.
We had a third grade.
Yes, you do. It's the same melody as ABC's and
I don't know the
Have
words.
you any wool?
Yes, sir, 3 bags full.
Yeah.
I certainly don't know those
Oh,
words. I've
but
never
then
heard
it's-
of this song in my life.
What?
Baba Black Sheep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you grow up?
No.
Did you have a childhood?
Did you exist as a child?
I think I still am existing as a child, but Baba Black Sheep, that's a real song?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you any wool?
No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3
3
bags full. One for the
guys are making
little
this
one who
up.
lives down the lane.
There's like one for my master.
Yeah.
One-
you
yeah,
got
we don't
it.
know it all. Here,
One for the little boy that lives down the lane.
did I ever tell you this? In third grade, we did Grease, a performance, a school-wide performance of Grease. I think I've told you guys this.
Yes, but it's a great
But
story.
I was cast as the main man,
Hey, it's Danny Zuko.
Danny Zuko.
Hey.
Okay? And we got all these songs and dance moves, and I'm wearing my leather jacket, except I get pneumonia for the 3 weeks leading into this thing. I don't know any of the words. I don't know nothing. I think that's why they put me in that front role, is because I couldn't do the dance moves. Anyways, I had to get up and pretend to lip sync all the songs. Don't get into the fact, Mike, that I could have memorized them while I was sick.
No, it's more of your school selected you to be the lead, and then you said, I have pneumonia, and they said, he's good.
Yeah. We're going to keep
Look,
him.
I'm going to be honest, I don't remember exactly how it happened. All I know is that I had to get up on stage on performance day and know none of the lyrics, and I literally mouthed the word watermelon over and over again.
Watermelon cantaloupe
Cantaloupe.
is a good
Is that
one.
the normal standard?
What are the chances that your parents called the school and demanded, nay, threatened, that you keep your role?
I have no
Or
idea.
the Holloways were going to bring the terror?
It's possible. My son is Danny Zuko.
Yeah.
You listen to me.
Papa Skids.
Yeah, Papa Skid's rolling through,
Oh, my goodness.
just in the briefs.
Would you rather?
Just shaking a newspaper.
Yep. That's what my parents were like. Would you rather live in a big house in a high crime rate area or a small house in a low crime rate area?
What?
Ooh. So
Which is a very interesting question, and I have a
is.
lot of thoughts about this.
I'm taking the big house.
You're living in fear every day?
Well, my big house has a gate, has a fence. I got the drive in
See, the big
Oh,
house
okay.
implies you've got some resources. And
to
my,
rob.
My,
No, you're house poor. You can't put an alarm system on this thing.
oh, you can't?
no, I'm adding
See,
that
my
in there.
whole mind went to big house, but I got the panic room, like from Jodie Fisher's Panic Room.
Foster.
So,
Jodie Fisher.
Who did I say? Jodie
it was-
Fisher?
It was definitely Jodie Fisher in that movie, Mike.
Jodie Fisher. That's
Catfish face.
that's Bobby's sister.
oh, okay.
The
All
chess
right.
player.
I got you. Deep. Jodie Foster movie where I can go and get in my panic room when the
Yeah, but you're in the panic room, but then all your stuff is gone.
I was gonna say there'll be Molotovs
Not
going
his
through
life.
the windows.
His life will be there.
But
Yeah,
see, the panic room is like a small house.
And I'll be in a small home, never worried about crime.
See, you can't walk around the neighborhood in the big house situation, but you can walk around your property.
Yeah, my property is gigantic.
But you'll probably have something thrown at you.
You better have purge level security on this home.
How bad is this neighborhood?
my family is
High crime rate.
my family is too loud.
But like white collar
Yeah.
crime, like like stock insider trading.
Oh no!
High quantity of insider trading.
Oh,
Look
they
out.
found out I have a Rembrandt.
That man's a tax evader.
I bet you a lot of the people living in big houses are in higher crime rates.
because they're tax evaders.
Yeah, here's the thing. A lot of people can't handle the Moors. The Moors are a loud bunch.
Would you
And
say some like less, more?
Oh,
But
oh,
yeah, give me.
oh.
That
Yeah.
was incredible.
That was terrible.
That was Have you ever heard that before?
No.
Then it's incredible.
Mike, I'll
You
be
think
honest
I've
with
never
you.
heard something like that before? Of course I've heard something like that.
Let me just lay it out here. It was terrible. It was a terrible joke.
That's
Terrible?
good.
It was a terrible
It
joke.
was terrible.
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
It was terrible.
I stand by it.
That's a terrible joke.
So the thing is, not everybody can handle us. And then if we have any kind of group event, we've got family over. My wife is one of 9 kids.
Right.
Phew. There's 100 people.
So you're going to
I
expose
can't-
that many people to a bad neighborhood?
I just can't squish them all into the little house and have the everything reverberating off the walls so loud where people's heads are exploding.
Yeah,
Well,
but
they'll be literally exploding.
yeah,
in the
you're
other
going to have less
situation.
family members if you have the big parties and your high crime rate big house.
Well, looks like it's a win-win.
Oh.
I love my family. I love my extended
Well,
family.
no, you didn't say who specifically. So
Right,
you're fine. You're
right.
fine.
That's true.
Mike, are you going with the small house?
Yes.
Tiny house?
I'm not. I will live in a tiny room.
Now, Mike, you've been known to be a very flatulent man. Isn't that dangerous for those around you?
Not me.
Is it
My
my
son,
popcorn?
my son pulled the popcorn thing on me yesterday.
Oh, did he get you?
He got me.
Yes.
I mean, I knew what he was doing.
We're changing lives. We're changing lives with
If
this
you're
podcast.
if you're being asked, do you smell popcorn? Even if you know what
You
it is,
can't stop it.
You have to kind of get a little whiff
Because
to
you gotta
see if he's-
check.
to see if he's right.
Because if it does smell like popcorn, that's
Give
great
me some
news.
popcorn.
Oh,
right.
it's your fart.
It's great news. Oh, I just love to smell popcorn.
Yes, you do. I do
is
too.
Is it great news because you know there's popcorn nearby, or you just
It's great
It's so
news.
delightful.
It's great news because it's so delightful.
All right.
And that you know that you're going to be eating some.
Yeah, hopefully.
Would you rather have to wait in line for 10 minutes every time you had to buy something, or always hit every red light on your way to work each day? So wait, where would this 10 minutes every time really hurt you? I mean, you do wait. I mean, how often do you wait 10 minutes in line?
Grocery store.
Yeah, I mean,
And
that's
it's the
pretty
worst.
regular.
Yeah, I mean,
and
you go
it's
to
the
Costco,
worst.
10 minutes is nothing.
I hate
That's what it is.
I just improved my Costco
That's
lines.
the loophole. Is the Costco shop? You've just cut your wait time in half.
Yeah. I'm
That's
taking the
funny.
10 minutes.
That's funny because
No, we're an addendum here. It's an extra 10 minutes for Costco.
I'll just say extra 10 minutes on all of them.
all right, an extra 10.
All right.
The grocery store lines, I still don't get how we haven't figured out a better way to do this because it happens all the time. I know that you could just say get more cashiers, but the whole system of I've got 2 items, I'm behind somebody with 68 items.
Well, you go to the self-checkout.
Well, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, and some items are really inconvenient to self-checkout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
You got gift cards.
I
that
go
you
and I
gotta
get a
enter
lot
price.
of I get a lot of LaCroix. I like the sparkling water. If I have like 30 of those things in my cart, self-checkout is
Yeah.
like, oh, it's a lot of work for me.
At least at Home Depots now,
Can you get the scanner?
they give
Oh.
their self-checkouts have a wireless scanner.
Welcome to 2019.
yeah.
Now, have you guys dealt with it? I don't know how much of the grocery store you go to, but there is a current trend now where there is not a bagger at every single
Yes,
checkout.
And they bag for you, right? The the
but that's-
cashier.
Right.
But then you feel guilty
And
because
you're
there's
just-
a huge pileup of groceries.
You're just standing there waiting because they're waiting for the bagger to finish the other line and come to do yours now.
Cost-cutting measures.
so now
Yes.
you start bagging.
Yeah,
Have you done that? Have you done that move?
I don't mind at all doing my own bagging, but it's when I don't know if I should be because they're waiting for an employee or the cashier's going to go, and then it's just this really awkward exchange of me standing there like, hey,
How's your day
hey,
going?
you're gonna
Hurry it up.
I'm gonna put my food in the bag. I'm trying to get out of here.
The click list is the answer.
Let me go. Let me carry this
That's-
further
yeah,
down
ClickList is
the
pretty good.
line. Well, click list is when you order online.
Yeah, you order online, you pull up,
Do
they load it
you-
in your
That's
car.
the best
on.
thing for getting what you actually need, but it's not as enjoyable because you don't get all the improv goodies.
Way more enjoyable.
Yeah, way
How?
more enjoyable.
Because I don't ever get out of my car or see people or walk around.
I load.
What?
Yes, I can't handle the people having. Like, I feel too bad.
Oh, I love it.
I
don't
get
even,
out and I'm
Get
like,
out and help them load.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
barely roll down the window.
This is.
I roll it down 3 inches and they come and, like, give
I'm
me
going
that
to my
receipt.
big house over there.
Got my sunglasses on. It's nighttime, and I'm like,
Oh,
just,
you're in full robe.
you're Corey Hart.
You're in a
Yeah.
robe and sunglasses at
give me
night.
that-
the rope.
I don't even say anything. I just hit that
Gross.
button that opens the trunk,
Just the robe.
And I wait till it shuts, and I peel out like I'm being chased by bad guys.
Because you're in a high-crime neighborhood.
Right, I'm going to get back to
Now,
that.
some of the grocery stores, they have the express lines. Now, how far have you taken that rule?
Oh, over the 10 limit?
Because we're let's spiral out of control. This is shopping 101. Walmart has it too. It's like 10 items or less.
Yeah.
How far have you taken that, and how do you interpret that? Is that 10 different SKUs, and it doesn't matter how many items you have?
No, it's definitely not SKUs.
It's total bloops.
Yes. So it's per item, and
Bloop.
I feel like it shouldn't matter, but somehow size of the item matters to me.
Yeah, I get
Because-
that.
Like you can have 15 small items?
Well, on your
Yes.
LaCroix example, let's say you got a
If you rolled through with 10 LaCroix, I don't care if this is a 15-item line, you're in the wrong line.
yeah.
Really? Even though they're the same SKU?
100%.
Because it
That's
takes
an
too
easy.
long.
That's a little 15 click.
But if you roll through with like 20 baby food jars
Oh, that counts?
into the 15 limit, I mean, like,
So
all
it's-
right,
it's
that's fine.
size. It's
Yes,
a little bit
part
of
it is
size.
I'm a sizist.
I will say
So
this.
how far have you stretched it? Have you taken 20 items into that line?
No, I think the most I've ever gone over is 4.
This
4
might-
is pushing the limit.
This might surprise you guys because I'm usually a little bit more I don't care just
Right.
about it, things. And I can't go in that line. I'll count my items and I'll put an item back. If it's a
Ooh.
15 item line and I'm like, oh,
That's
got
a hard
16.
rule for you.
It's a hard rule. And the problem is it is a rule meant to be broken for my wife.
So that's gotta cause you so much anxiety.
I don't get anxious over things. Like real big important life events, I'm usually pretty chill. But man, when we've got like 20 items and she's wanting to push that cart through I'm like, God, let's just go over. We don't need these. Like, I freak out. I don't want to be that guy.
But she forces you.
Oh yeah, she wins.
See, I think that there's a way you can get in there with 10 and then be like, oh, I forgot a couple things. Hold on a second.
Oh, that's even worse. Now
And
you're
then-
holding the line.
Then
up.
you throw a few extra items in. They can't hold that against. Has anybody ever been rejected in that line?
Oh, I doubt it, but I would love to
Has
see
the
it.
store ever said, look up?
I think if someone's coming through with a full cart, they go, "Oh, excuse me, this is express."
Yes.
But if someone's coming through with like 25
But what
items,
if that person with the huge cart says, oh, no, it's just 10 items?
we gotta
it's 10.
try it.
I counted. It's 10.
No, it's good.
It's good. I don't know where this went. It was whether you want to wait in line for 10 minutes every day or hit every red light. Hitting every red light is terrible.
yes.
I think I'll wait 10 minutes
I'll
and
wait
I'll
in the
play
lines
on my phone.
and I'll click list.
All right, let's get into this draft.
The Spitballers Draft.
All right, we have an interesting draft today, and you at home, you can play along with us, figure out how stupid we are or smart,
Oh,
depending on the
Goodness,
roster.
this is a great draft topic.
This draft, we are drafting chores that you will never have to do again. So you get to draft a chore that you never have to do for the rest of your life. We'll assemble the best team of 3 or 4 chores that you'll never have to touch again. And Mike gets to kick this draft off.
This is a problem for me
Yeah?
because I feel like there's a clear 101 pick that the general population, if you could get away with never doing this chore again.
I know my pick, and
They
I'm
would
next,
agree.
so we'll see.
And for me, it's not the number one on my list, but I like to win these.
I would just go with whatever your 101 is. Be true to your heart.
No, I'm
Sell
gonna
out.
go with the people.
No,
it's
don't do
cleaning
it.
the toilet.
Oh, okay. I am totally. I'm fine cleaning toilets. It doesn't take that long.
That's the thing is, for me, it doesn't take that long. I can flip the switch and just get it done and not be bothered. But I think that the majority of the public out there, the perceived worst job is cleaning the toilet.
So my worst job, and my wife, if she's listening when I say this, she's gonna be like, "You don't do that anyways," and it's true.
But now you have a reason to.
But
never do
now
it.
I have a reason to not do it.
You're gonna take the one I want.
Look, I'm taking the worst one. I'm taking the one that takes the most time.
Yeah.
That you have to do darn near every day. That
Yeah.
changes your life if you don't do it. Look, if I don't clean my toilet, I got a dirty toilet. Gross. But you want to know what I can still do? Go to the bathroom. No problemo. But I gotta wash my clothes.
Uh-huh.
If I don't have any underwear in my drawer, I'm going without underwear today. You have to wash your laundry, and here's the worst part. Washing your laundry is fine. Drying your laundry is okay. But putting the laundry away...
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it feels like it is made for the 1800s. We should have a way to do this.
There are machines that will
there are
fold
services
your laundry.
that you can do, too.
There are machines now that will dry and fold the laundry all in one. And here's the problem. It's twofold. One, because I have legitimately looked into these. They're like $20,000. It's like a car. And two, at the end, it just folds it. But like, who folds their shirts? Do either of you take the shirts that you wear on a regular basis and fold them, or do you hang them up?
No, you hang them on a hanger.
I hang.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not animals.
Come on, machine. Hang up my clothes. Anyways, I'm not doing laundry.
Yeah, no, that would have been
again.
That would have been near the top of my list. So I've got back-to-back picks here. I'm going to start with doing the dishes.
Okay.
And the reason is we live in this illusion of a world where we think we don't do dishes because we've got dishwashers. But if you've ever made any meal of any kind, of any value, it has piles of dishes, and that just sours the end of the eating experience because
definitely.
you make an amazing, incredible meal, but you got to use all these pots and pans and big cooked-on devices. No, I don't want to spend 30 minutes after the meal cleaning. So I'm going to say doing the dishes.
All right. For your first one, you get another one.
And I get another one. And you know what? I think it's going to come down to now. I need a clarification. This is a Family Feud style. Do I need to be more specific or not?
You probably do then.
Just be more specific?
Yes.
Mowing the lawn.
Yeah, okay.
Mowing the lawn in general.
Yeah.
It's messy. It's dirty. It takes time. It's very rarely a perfect temperature outside in which you want to do it.
It never is.
There's allergies. You got to deal with all of that junk.
No.
For mowing the lawn.
You don't do that. Artificial turf.
Now, that's what I say. I got artificial turf because I wanted to avoid this chore. But when you talk about a chore you never have to do again, that's why I wanted to say yard work. I just feel like doing the yard should count. I mean, do I get that, or do I need to be on mowing the lawn?
But then you're like, I would have gone cleaning the bathroom.
Right.
Okay.
But I was being specific because there's other jobs that are particular.
I know
to
the
that.
people out there, the Spitwads, will relate to me on this one.
Oh, they definitely will.
Mowing the lawn.
And no one's going to pick, I hate hedging the bushes.
Oh, no, but I'm picking. I mean, look, if it's there, I have to take it.
Okay.
Because it's outside. It's very similar. But pulling weeds
sure.
is the freaking worst.
Are you taking it right now?
I'm taking it right now.
All right.
Pulling weeds, here's what's not fair. If I pull the weeds and I get every single root, do you want to know what I'm going to have to do in a month or 2 months?
Pull
or
some
3?
weeds.
I'm going to have to pull more weeds. These things never stop. If I could spray my yard with something that would kill everything forever, and I mean, like,
there's ways to do it.
Don't let your neighborhood dogs come by your yard because, I mean, I would do it. Andy, you had someone on your old street, and this was the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen in my life.
This
I
This
remember
guy
this story.
hated weeds more than anyone because he did what I'm talking about. He cemented his whole yard.
The entire yard.
Front and back. His front yard was just cemented in. He had a yard. He had like grass and gravel, and he turned it all into just cement.
100% cement front and backyard, and it would come in chunks.
Yes.
So it was like a piece after another piece after another piece.
Couple more checks come in. He's like, get that cement truck
the amount
down
of bodies that must have been buried in that front and backyard.
It was unbelievable.
But that's true. And doing weeds is terrible. I picture you, Jason, as somehow wiping out all life in your front and backyard and replacing the bushes with artificial bushes for the outdoors.
For sure.
You're not even joking. Artificial trees.
You're not even joking. So we're doing some yard redoing it, and we had to get rid of a tree that was there because it was just really in the way for some other stuff. So we just took down that tree. This is like 3 days ago. And my solution, because my wife was like, man, but now it's really, we're going to have to plant some stuff here to give us some life. And I'm like, I had that exact, I'm like, I'm sure we can find some really nice artificial trees. Like, Disneyland has them.
Right.
I want a really nice artificial tree. It will never shed its leaves into the pool. It will never have problems. It'll never need water. My dog can't rip up the water line in the backyard and come in all muddy after digging a hole. I want a big, beautiful, 100% fake yard.
Yeah.
But they don't do that.
So you're going pulling weeds to add to doing laundry. I have doing dishes and mowing the lawn. Mike, you have cleaning the toilet, and now you get 2 picks finally.
I do, and the pick that I hate really more than any chore, it actually came back to me, and that is vacuuming.
I love vacuuming.
I loathe vacuuming. The heavy thing.
It wears you down.
The cord is in the way, and I'm not talking to the hoity-toities out there with their wireless vacuums. I'm talking to 98% of America. We have corded vacuums. You got to unplug it. You got to wrap it. You got to do the stairs with that giant monstrosity. You're getting sweaty. It's blowing the hot air on you.
Yeah.
You're making weird. You're not leaving perfect lines in the carpet.
The thing that I like about vacuuming is the instant gratification. You know what I mean? Like,
then you gotta empty it out in the garbage.
You go from dirty to clean,
worst.
And you get those lines. Like, I love those lines. When I go through, like, certain carpet patches, you go through certain carpet patches.
You don't love a fresh yard without weeds?
And it doesn't, I don't
don't
go
care?
outside. I just said I want a beautiful looking artificial.
All right.
I just don't have any appreciation for the natural life. No, but when you go to the certain patches of carpet where you vacuum and no line shows up, like, I don't know if the carpet's just too low or whatever, I'm like,
it's not even clean.
It's not even telling the world that I did my chore.
That's why you like it.
Yes,
you want the
because
glory.
you can tell I did it. Like,
look what I did. Look what I did.
Honey, you
notice anything different?
You index the mirror, right? And it looks perfectly clean. You don't know that I just did it.
It looks like it's supposed to look.
It just looks like it's supposed to look. But when I do that chore, it says, oh, someone just vacuumed.
I freaking hate vacuuming.
All right.
And the other one that this won't be popular because there's clearly people in the world that they love to do this, but I hate it, and that is cooking. I don't want to think about it. I just want the food to magically appear. I mean, you play those games all the time. If you could have one person.
Which one did you just take?
Cooking.
Oh.
Like, if you could have one person, you're like.
Is that a chore?
That's
not
how
I
I feel.
That's not a joy.
You don't.
Cooking's not considered a chore to most people.
Really?
It's considered a joy.
Or just
That's why I'm saying it's not
Or
going
a
to be popular.
creativity.
There's people
thing.
that love it, but there's people out there that, like me, they hate it.
Sure.
I don't want to think about it. What I was saying is the top thing of would you rather have a live-in maid, it's a chef. Number one is a live-in chef.
Oh, if I could have a live-in maid, if I just want Alice so bad. I mean,
well, Alice also does the food.
That's true. Alice was great.
Why Holmes should come with an Alice, a robotic Alice. When are we there?
Jetsons.
Elon, when is this happening?
Seriously, Elon, stop with your digging holes and improve my life.
Yeah, give me Rosie. All right, there's my 2 picks.
All right, those are your 2 picks. Back to me. Right now I've got laundry and pulling weeds. There's a couple others out here that so another point of clarification, like, does this mean that it magically gets done? Like, I don't have to do them anymore, but, like, for instance,
yes.
I don't have to do the laundry anymore.
Somebody does it.
But does that guarantee that the laundry
Yes.
still gets done?
Yes.
Of course.
We're not picking chores that we're deciding to ignore.
Because if that's the case, then I am picking dusting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I've got a lot of electronics. We're techie type people.
Yep.
You got the speakers and and it's always covered in dust. And I hate dusting because
Dusting is the worst.
if you've got allergies, which I don't, but for you two poor slubs, you wipe and then you're sneezing and you put dust everywhere.
See, that's not why I don't like it.
Why do you not like it?
I'm not allergic to dust, so I've never sneezed when dusting. It never bothered me. I don't like it because if you want to dust something, you got to move everything off of
meticulous.
it. You got to take everything off of the table, dust it, and put everything back, and it's meticulous.
You got to go hide the high places.
And I've always been a pretty bad duster.
I was going to ask.
I've been a cheater fox.
When you were a kid and you did the dusting,
I would dust
I didn't
around.
move anything.
I dusted around the object, and if you
Yeah.
ever lifted it up, you'd see that shape because I didn't lift it up and dust under it and put it back down
neither did I.
because it was so meticulous.
This is you guys. I've got to either find out the truth or call one of these two. Now you framed that question, Mike, that when you were a kid, did you do that? But I'm sitting here like there ain't no way I'm lifting up anything.
as
I'm
an
taking
adult?
nothing off.
Okay.
To this day, I do not move
Guilty
anything.
as
No,
charged.
my
Thank you.
butler always moves everything off.
Yeah, I mean,
My maid does that every week.
Oh, Alice, you're so good.
Yeah, no. Dusting would have been my next pick, so I'm with you on that. It's too meticulous. And you know what? I hate the impermanence of these chores. I hate that when I go and do them, I got to do them again.
Yeah.
I'm like, I worked really hard on that, and next week more dust is here. That's not fair. All right, that's a great pick. I got to make two final picks here. I have doing dishes, mowing the lawn.
Did you just take something for your team, and then your transition to your next pick that was a great pick?
No, I took dusting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you took it.
That's great, though. That's got to be a move we bring out in the future. Man, that's a great pick. Now for my next pick.
Now, I'm going to go with this one. And this is going to encapsulate a couple situations. And it's going to be unclogging the drain. And that goes for two specific things that happen all the time in my home. One, my wife's sink is filled with hair, and it's at a rate that she should be bald. She should have no hair. But her sink so quickly, and I got to do the whole, like, either dig it out or put the Drano in there or do both in a nuclear explosion, and we can clear it out, and it'll go. And then the other one is when it happens to your kitchen sink, and that's all backed up, and you got to go underneath and take off the U and dump out all that smelly water. I'm saying unclogging the drain.
That was going to be my last pick, so that's a great one.
Yeah, I don't want to do that ever again.
As a fellow with the larger beard, I have to do it with frequency.
Oh,
To my own
to
sink.
your own. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
The drainage.
Do you do Drano, or do you have to go?
No,
dig it in with like a
I got to get one of
a
those.
hook.
Those
I
little
gotta get
snake
those
things with the
snakes.
hooks on it.
Yes.
Oh,
So
those
you're
are.
pulling your old smelly hair out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's pretty gross.
It is so gross, but I kind of like it.
Oh,
Ooh,
what the? Oh,
this-
weirdo.
No, I can understand.
Weirdo alert.
It's-
no.
I
I'm
should be
with-
called a weirdo for this, but it's just amazing. Like when you
What
get
comes out of there?
Oh, it's awful. It's disgusting, but it's like
Fingernails,
I just took up
sludge.
I'm thinking like
Toothpaste.
the shower when you unclog one of those with the long like
right.
4-foot hook thing, and you bring that up, and it's like I just pulled out
A creature of the Black
creature,
Lagoon.
and now it just drains perfect. It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
I'm never
disgusting,
doing
but
that
I kinda
again.
like it.
You can come over and take care of that for me.
No, thank
All right.
you. It's got to be my problem. I don't touch other people's problems.
Oh, I see. Smelling your own farts. All right. So I've got doing dishes, mowing the lawn, unclogging the drain, and I'm finishing it up with many options. But this one would be wonderful to never have to do and to have always done. And that is cleaning the fridge.
Oh.
Cleaning the fridge. All the old, the food, the spills, the disorganization, the tortillas that you never got rid of that have mold stuffed in the back.
Well, those are homemade tortilla chips.
The worst part.
Yeah. By this time, they're
Yes.
hairy potato tortilla chips.
The worst part is when you've got the smell in the fridge and you're not sure what it
Yep.
is. Because then, in order to get it,
You got to take everything out.
You got to have the door open. So now the whole house is going bad.
Well, and I live in this world where I would think that I would always remember to take the old thing when I put the new thing, but that doesn't always happen. We live in a fast-paced universe, and I just get back from the store and stuff in there. So I'm gonna finish with cleaning the fridge.
All right, I'm between two here. One is something that, man, if it was done, I would just love so much more, but it's not that frequent. It's like almost like an every 6-month job. So I don't know if I want to take that. The other,
Washing behind your ears.
right? Yeah, exactly. Wash your elbows, wash behind your ears. I'm going to instead go with something a little bit more common. It's similar, Mike, to your vacuuming, which I love, but I actually hate mopping. Mopping, you have to have a plan. You have to know.
I've got a plan.
Arthur. You have to know where you're
You
going.
know where you're going to end. Yes.
Because you're painting yourself into a position where you can no
You
longer
are,
walk.
clearly.
Yeah, I can imagine that Jason Moore struggles
You've
with
got,
the
you've
mopping.
got the dirty, nasty water.
He starts with a circle around himself.
he just
and he
ends in
doesn't
the-
know where to go after
in
that.
the corner. And
I'm
you hear,
trapped!
Dress.
Take over, Tiff.
Tiff, where's the zip line?
It happened again.
Now, Jason, jump over. Jump.
I told you to wear
That's funny.
socks.
So you're going mopping. That
I'm
makes
going
sense.
mopping. Give me the clean floors without me having to paint myself into a corner
Yeah.
and have to empty that dirty, nasty
Okay.
water that you
Yep.
get from mopping. Well,
You should try the steam mop.
Now, Mike,
we
I
do
know,
have the steam mop.
It's far better.
Mike, I
Yes.
know what your final pick should be, but I'm curious what it will be.
Oh, well, that's
Because when you
interesting.
reveal it, I'll tell you what's been left
well,
out.
there's
but-
no way I'm going to pick the one that you are thinking.
Okay, because you got your own custom.
Well, I mean, there's definitely a few options, but I started the draft by cleaning up. No, I don't have to clean up my poop anymore. I'm going to end the draft saying I don't have to pick up my friend's poop anymore.
Oh.
I am
that's
no,
a good
I am
one.
no longer cleaning up the pet poop.
That's great. Pooper scooping?
That's done.
It's
Somebody
gone.
else's business. I don't have to worry about
Your
it.
business and somebody else's business is not your business anymore.
Exactly. I mean, you got to bag it up. You got to
You gotta
bag
bag.
it.
That's where I was going.
Is that what that song's about?
That's
That could be your
absolutely
grand
what
old
that song
opera.
is
I like
about.
the way you work it. He's talking to his dog.
I like what you're doing here. It looks healthy. This is a normal movement.
That's a
for
good
you.
BM.
That's a great BM.
Oh, my gosh.
And now
Bag
I
it up.
gotta bag it up.
Like
No diggity.
Yeah, see,
right.
there's no more diggity on the ground. No diggity. You got
No.
to bag it up.
And there's no doubt about it.
No doubt. Yeah, no diggity left behind.
No diggity dog either. No diggity dog poop. Mike, you got cleaning the toilet, vacuuming, cooking, and cleaning up the dog poop. Jason, you got doing the laundry, pulling the weeds, dusting and mopping. And I've got doing the dishes, mowing the lawn, unclogging the drain, and cleaning the fridge. And the one that was left off is actually the kitchen equivalent to doing the laundry. And that is emptying the dishwasher and putting away that stuff. That is annoying, too. That'll be the kind of final vote for all of us.
It's
Emptying
annoying.
the dishwasher is so much better than loading the dishwasher, though.
Is it?
It is.
For me, it takes me like 1 second.
Loading takes it's procedural. It happens here and there.
No, you got to figure and then you got too many dishes. You got to figure out. I screwed up the layout. Now I got to take out.
Taking
3
them
dishes.
out
You got to
is annoying.
scrape off the stuff that maybe was left overnight. You should have done it
Yeah.
last night. You didn't do it. Now I got to wash that. I got to soak this. Unloading is just whoop, just throw it where it goes.
Yeah, it's almost exclusively my job, and I have an assembly line. I have this down to an art.
Putting it away?
Yeah, I
I
do
don't mind
it
that.
very, very rapidly.
The other one I was going to take was the cleaning out the garage. Like for us, the garage, once you go 1 calendar year, it's become a garbage dump.
Yes.
It's just become where we put the
There's-
excess large boxes. Oh, we
Yeah,
had this
I'm
box that
not
didn't
lying.
go out.
There's currently 78 unbroken down boxes in my garage
Exactly.
right now.
And I've got to deal with this at some point in my life so that we can park the kids' bicycles back in the car.
No, you don't. Just let it keep.
I'm going to see how far I can take
Take
it.
it to the
Take it to
limit?
the limit.
All right, what you guys learned on today's episode, by the way, you can vote for the winners of each and every draft on Wednesday, right? Wednesday
Yeah.
after the episode releases on
Yep.
Twitter. The voting is up there.
I mean, it was a revelation just right at the very end of the show, but realizing that the song "No Diggity"
Yeah, it was
is
really about
actually it's about doggy doo doo.
Yeah.
that was surprising to me as well. I'm gonna go with that. Mike, I found out today that Mike sticks and stands by his worst jokes.
Yes.
The jokes that don't
You
fly.
just learned that?
He's standing by it.
I would say I learned a very unfortunate scientific fact that Jason really enjoys digging out 4-foot-long hair clunks of his own making.
Look, when the water actually can drain again, that's satisfying.
Yeah, not the whole pulling it out,
No,
smelling
that part's
it.
gross.
I'm not like pulling it out. So, hey, get a whiff of this one's terrible.
Nice.
Smells
It's
like
a new record.
fingernails are in here.
Smells like popcorn.
Hey, thank you
Goodbye.
for listening to the show. See you next time. Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to the Spitballers Podcast. To see what other nonsense the guys are up to, check out SpitballersPod.com.